running a little bit behind schedule. We're trying to get there a bit quicker, but yeah, we'll see how we go.
In Melbourne, Victoria, 21-year-old trucker Sam Spiliopoulos is duelling with traffic. He's running late to pick up a precious load of racing livestock.
We're on a pretty tight schedule. They've got a 2-hour window for me to pick up.
The thoroughbreds are competing in a marathon race over 800 kilometres long.
And we'll be on the road till about 4 o'clock in the morning.
And the owners are nervous.
Where are you?
About 5-10 minutes away.
Sam is under serious pressure. He has to load the racing stock onto this 19-metre semi-trailer by 11 p.m. tonight.
They've just called us up and, yeah, they said they're waiting on it, so, yeah, the pressure's on a bit more now.
His strict schedule demands regular rest stops to maintain the well-being of the 1,200 racing pigeons.
Transporting such a unique animal, there's pretty big responsibility involved with it. Not a lot of room for error.
From Melbourne, Sam will head north almost 1,000 kilometres to the race starting line at Coonamble on the central western plains of New South Wales. In less than 2 days' time, these races are due to begin an epic flight lasting more than 11 hours.
It is a long way to fly back from Coonamble. My race is the complete opposite to them. Their race is home and my race is to get them there.
The pigeons' welfare is crucial. A lack of water during transport can affect their physical health and reduce their racing fitness.
We've got strict time limits that we have to stick to, water and feed on them by a certain time so they're not stressed out.
Sam knows he can't let the pigeon trainers down. His own father's prized racing birds will be part of the cargo.
Bloodline is everything. They're just bred for speed and homing.
Experienced pigeon trainer Andrew Spiliopoulos is selecting his team for the marathon race.
There you go. Come on. Hold up. Come on, guys. Time to go to the race. Come on. To win the 500-mile race is an absolute honour. It's our second longest race. Definitely a marathon.
The best pigeons can earn big dollars. One of Andrew's most athletic birds brought home $50,000 in prize money from one race alone.
8173. Beautiful pigeon. He's got distance blood in him and he's a distance pigeon and he's on the list.
In less than 2 days, in a field of 1,200 racers, Andrew's birds will go head-to-head with some of the fastest in the country. But only if his son Sam can deliver them on time.
We're just arriving at the first pickup, Diamond Valley. So, yeah, we've got to try and get these cages on pretty quick and get out of here. Now we've got the 2 cages on here and we're pretty much set to go now. Yep, so we're just leaving Diamond Valley now. We're running a bit behind schedule. We're about 50 minutes behind what I'd usually be, so we're trying to make up some time.
But the gridlock Melbourne traffic has other ideas.
We've got roadworks here, which is going to hold us up a bit more. Here, which is going to hold us up a bit more, which isn't good, because we're already running a fair bit behind.
In Melbourne, rookie trucker Sam Spiliopoulos
Hopefully it doesn't hold us up too long.
Has just 33 hours to get 1,200 prized racing pigeons to the start of a marathon race.
Oh, got one green light that's gone in our favour. So we're just pulling in now to Notting Hill, the main factory where the semi is.
With big money prizes at stake, no expenses spared, keeping these thoroughbred racers in the best possible conditions.
We keep our pigeons all on airbags so they don't bounce around. Curtains where we close them in, refrigerated roof so the heat and the cold and everything doesn't come in. Yeah,
it's a big responsibility to take care of the birds.
Playing wingman to the young trucker is experienced pigeon wrangler Cam Muriel.
Your hair's looking good, mate. It's looking much better.
Sam and Cam leave the city late with a trailer packed with an expensive living cargo. Sam needs to make up lost time, driving late into the night. The new day brings blistering hot conditions.
Middle of the night.
Sam's worried about the safety of his fragile cargo.
We've got to get there about 11:30 before it gets too warm and get the birds off the road and watered and fed.
And unpredictable drivers aren't making his job any easier.
We go about 20 k's under the speed limit.
What's going on?
He moves to pass. The car in front brakes suddenly.
And they don't realise that we can't stop us quick.
And the birds are startled. Sam wants to check the pigeons aren't too shaken by the altercation. And it's getting hotter at an alarming rate.
So now we've just got to get the water on the birds as quick as we can and something to heat.
This is high carbohydrate. They fed yesterday at home, they're fed here today, they're fed tomorrow, and they fly on Saturday.
Sam and Cam work hard to make sure the birds are relaxed.
In the truck it said it was about 30 degrees now. Hopefully it doesn't get any hotter, and any hotter than that's not too good for the birds.
If temperatures keep rising, the birds will be at risk and officials won't hesitate to call off the race.
They might say the conditions aren't ideal, so we could be doing this for 3 days in a row.
In New South Wales, Sam and Cam's cargo of live pigeons are in danger of overheating. A heat wave has hit the state and it's driving people mad in the cabin.
How hot is it, see? Got the heater on.
Is that better?
And on the road.
There's a car behind me.
What's that car doing behind me?
Impatient drivers are piling on the pressure, threatening to pass blind.
How close is he to you?
I can't even see that
Is
bloke.
he hooked onto the back of it?
It must be.
There's a truck coming up here.
Lanes are pretty tight.
Fortunately, a change of heart.
There he comes. Off you go, mate.
At least he's passed now.
Sam pushes on, but the temperatures outside the truck are rising. His 1,200 thirsty pigeons need water, and soon. With the clock running down, they approach a random truck inspection site. Being pulled over could mean lengthy delays.
Hopefully we don't get caught up there. Oh, they can take anywhere from half an hour to an hour. Well, they might go over the whole truck, which will take a fair amount of time.
Everybody dreads these pull-up places because they check all the logbooks, check every nut and bolt on the truck. That's what me and Sam, we dread.
Even a smooth truck inspection chews up time.
They're on there. Oh, they're pulling me in. They're pulling me in, yeah.
If they find problems with Sam's truck, they can impound the vehicle and its cargo. The race will be cancelled. Sam's reputation is on the line.
There you go, mate. Yeah, not bad yourself.
As soon as I come over the hill, I knew they were going to pull me in.
In New South Wales, rookie driver Sam Spiliopoulos and his precious load of racing pigeons are going nowhere fast.
When we get pulled in, you don't know how long it's going to take. They're pretty harsh on you. No truckie really likes them.
If the truck isn't roadworthy, it could be impounded. And if Sam's driver logbook isn't in order, it could be an expensive mistake.
They could do a fine up to $1,000. Fingers crossed that they get you over and done with. Else it can drag on for quite a while.
Well, that's fine.
Averaging just 360 grams in weight, the delay means more time without water for these tiny thoroughbreds. The hopes of the pigeon breeders are resting on Sam's young shoulders, but right now, it's out of his hands.
I thought I was going to get done for something, for sure.
A close shave for the Pigeon Express. After a nerve-wracking 15 hours on the road,
We've done it.
We're here.
We've made it here.
We made it.
Sam and Cam finally make it to the starting line of the race.
Yeah, they'll be pretty hungry now. It's been pretty much, 24 hours since they had a feed.
Race day.
We're just waiting for clearance from the release people.
It's a tense pre-dawn call to the officials.
Our job's not done until they're out of the cages on their way home.
If the heat wave continues, Sam and Cam could be forced to wait here for up to 3 days till the weather cools.
Hello, how you going, mate? What's going on?
All confirmed to release the birds at 6:45. That's planned.
The temperature is expected to drop. The race is on.
15 minutes to go, Sam.
Just as soon as that door's open, they're like a horse out of the gate.
1.5 minutes.
The doors are all mechanical. They all pull down in lots of 8. In less than 10 seconds, all the birds will be up in the sky.
10,
10 seconds!
10 seconds.
10 seconds!
Go.
Go!
It's always something special to watch.
They're up and they're gone. Job well done, mate.
Yeah.
Sam heads back to Melbourne. He knows the pigeons will easily beat him in this race home. Science is yet to solve the riddle of how pigeons can navigate over long distances. But they do it every time.
They're coming now. Come on, guys.
Sam is still hours from Melbourne when his father's birds reach home.
Here's one now. Come on.
They've flown more than 800 kilometres in less than 12 hours.
Beautiful landing.
Andrew's first bird home steps onto an electronic pad. His time is recorded as 17th out of 1,200.
Well done.
A great result for Andrew and his truck driving son.